Hi, my name is Julianne, and today I'm going to be talking about I Am the Messenger by Markus Zusak. This book follows Ed Kennedy, who's the main character. He receives a playing card in the mail, and there's a list of addresses on it, which Ed Kennedy goes to, and he ends up having to deliver messages to different people in his town, while also being a story of Ed trying to deliver these messages. It's also a mystery because the whole time you're trying to figure out who is making Ed do this, who is sending Ed out to deliver these messages. And these messages aren't like stated for him. He has to go to these places, figure out what message he's supposed to give, and then tell that person the message. And so it's a lot harder than it seems. It's not like straightforward, go to this person and tell them to do this. He has to try to figure out how to help each person or each family, and it's really interesting. So Markus Zusak is a really great author. I've loved his storytelling since The Book Thief, which previously had been the only Markus Zusak book I had read. But he's such a prolific author. His writing style is very immersive, and you just get sucked into the story, and you just don't want to stop reading, which unfortunately for me, I would be reading before class. I would get there about 10 minutes early and read, but during the day I only had time to read 10 minutes before class, so I read this book in like 10 to 20 minutes every day. And that's it. So I recommend sitting down and reading this book in one sitting. I think it would be a much better experience, but I still enjoyed the book immensely, even though I didn't get a chance to read it all in one sitting. Zusak, though, has such a, a way with words. Each line is just so brilliant, and it just hits, he has so many lines that just hit so hard, and which I'm familiar with since I have read The Book Thief, which definitely has those hard-hitting lines. He's also really good with characters, and I really love the ending of the story and just the different, character that shows up at the end. It's so brilliant. I love the way he does his characters, and I just love how Ed Kennedy, throughout the story, he's trying to change other people and help them, but at the same time, he's ending up changing himself and changing his life and figuring out what he wants to do in his life. He's a taxi cab driver, and he's just trying to figure out, he's not going to do this for his whole life, which actually kind of reminds me of the movie Collateral. I forgot the name. In the movie, his name's Max, but it's played by Jamie Foxx. Max is also a taxi cab driver who's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go off and start my own business, and he's been driving a cab for like 12 years. So in the book, I Am the Messenger, Ed has been doing it, I think, like a year, roughly. I believe he's like 19 in the book, but he wants to do other things besides drive a taxi. So it's just has so many interesting plot lines with different characters, and just how everything just weaves together into this just really beautiful story, I would say. It's also really unpredictable. I can assure you, you will not see the ending coming. And this book is not like some sort of thriller with plotline after plotline type thing. It's more of a quiet and sometimes not so quiet reflection on life and what it means to be a good person. So I really enjoyed that part of the story. And there are definitely moments in this book that felt like a thriller, especially with one of the first people on the list that Ed had to go visit. I will just say, for the people who read the book, it's when he goes near, I think it was near the cliffs. Yeah, I was like, is Ed gonna do it? I was so scared in that moment. I was just like, I did not know what Ed was gonna do. Seriously, it's so good. I can't say that enough. Overall, I would recommend I Am the Messenger. Like I said, it's brilliantly written. It has great characters, interesting storyline. The ending I really enjoyed. I don't know if everyone would like the ending, but I enjoyed the way it ended. Just go read I Am the Messenger, and also go read The Book Thief, because that book is also really good. And that's really all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!